Every time I go to the bank, I'm like, dang, I wish I lived here.
And every time we kiss.
Every time the big gun appears.
I get this feeling.
And every time the big gun appears,
I swear
I could fly.
But every time he uses them, he's like too weak to sustain it. So he like hurts himself. So he's just always bleeding.
And every time we touch.
we're not. I think. Okay, here's the video idea.
Okay.
First of all, we're now doing like on the street
Yeah.
prank style videos.
Is this how we
those are
finally
so
do
good.
YouTube shorts?
And then second of all, we start by going and asking for hot longs. But then like every time we go, we change one of the words to be further from hot dog.
And every time we kiss.
No, we're not doing that joke anymore.
I swear I can fly.
We're not doing that joke anymore. It's like-
Every time
Pitch down.
they read a patch note, it gets faster.
And every time we kiss. I swear
no, you said you weren't doing that this year.
I'm doing it. He set it up. He set it up so good.
We agreed that we weren't doing that one
He's
anymore.
slapping his knee. He slapped his knee. I got a knee slap.
Every time I remember Ernest, I have to convince myself that it was like a real thing.
And every time we kiss. I swear.
No!
So we were across. One of the places we were across from was the shirt place, but another place that was almost right across from us, they just set up a game of Smash Bros.
Oh yeah. Are you thinking about that Luigi?
I'm thinking about that Luigi.
Nathan's been thinking about this Luigi.
So it was just like they just had a screen and a Switch and Smash Bros. And 4 controllers, and you could just come up and play Smash Bros. And that was how they were getting people to their table, which really good strategy. But there was just a guy there who was cosplaying as Luigi.
It wasn't a guy. It was a child.
It was a little guy.
Yeah, a little guy.
But he did not lose the entire time. And I just watched this Luigi absolutely wreck an entire convention's worth of people. And so he was the hero of Anime NYC.
All weekend, Nathan kept looking over there longingly at the Smash table and wanting to go and play against the Luigi.
I wanted him to 3-stock me.
We were busy, and so
Yeah.
Nathan couldn't do it. And then finally, there was a spare moment, and Nathan went over there, and everyone who was playing left. But you'll never know that.
Yeah.
Because you don't watch Drawfee.
And every time I say it to you, you pretend to ignore me.
And every time we touch.
We're not doing that joke anymore this year. We've been over this in every episode we've recorded this year.
Every
So,
time we record
take
an
that.
episode, Jacob tells us not to make that joke. And every time we kiss, I swear I can fly.
This is why we don't have 2 million subscribers.
Idea.
Well, it's like every time you see some fan ask a very specific question at a Comic-Con to the actor, and the actors are like, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Like,
And every
I don't have an
time
answer
we
for you.
kiss, I swear I can fly. Every time I see a blonde white woman, I'm just like, Julia?
And every time we...
Don't you dare. You're going to set him
I'm
off.
shrinking you.
You're going to set him
I'm
off. Every time I see Luigi, I just think about the time that Nathan wanted to defeat that Luigi guy at Anime NYC.
I did not
And
want to
every
defeat
time we
him.
kiss.
I wanted to...
I swear.
I had no illusions about defeating him. I just thought it would be fun to get my ass beat